What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic, and this is Heretic coming at you with a special edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants.
And tonight!
Yeah! Tonight!
Tonight!
Wow, okay. You scared me again. Okay, so tonight we are doing, he's been on the channel before, but not in a solo capacity, so making his solo debut on the channel tonight. We have Yannis Papadopoulos. Yes, indeed. How about that? Yannis Papadopoulos making his solo debut on the channel. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all of the clicks and the likes and the bibbidi bop, do us a favor. Before you do all that stuff, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give us a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Amarantus, Morten Asvog, and Radoslav Bakowski. They all want to see us react to this. It is Yannis Papadopoulos doing a cover of the Nightwish song Ghost Love Score.
You kidding me?
Oh, I'm gonna be judging this hardcore.
I'll bet you are.
It's not Floor!
It's okay. I promise it's gonna be all right.
Okay, fans, you get to hear it from me now.
Oh boy.
Me.
Oh boy.
And I'm the bonus reactor today.
That's right. Okay. Obviously, we've heard this song before. We've heard it a number of times. We've both done reactions to this song, and we both have seen Nightwish play the song live. So we're pretty familiar with the song. Now, having said that, neither one of us have ever heard Yannis Papadopoulos cover the song. So this is going to be new. I know, and I think you know this too, Yannis Papadopoulos is the lead singer for Beast in Black. So this could be really good for all I know. I know you love Floor. I know you do. But let's keep an open mind, okay? And let's give Yannis a chance here, okay? Oh boy. She is. You think I'm tough? Ho ho ho! Ha ha! Watch this. She's going to be tougher than I am, probably. You have very high standards, don't you, when it comes to people who are going to cover Floor? Oh boy. All right, well, we'll find out. This was posted by Yannis Papadopoulos. Yeah, surprise, surprise. And the video has 1.6 million views. It'll get you there.
I'll be the judge of that.
We'll find out. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready?
It better be.
I hope you're ready. Listen, this could be epic. We'll have to just wait and see what happens. So let's get those fingers up, because here we go. All right, here we go. Nightwish Ghost Love Score vocal cover. Yes, indeed. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Yep, there he is. Just have to pause for copyright. But I don't want to have to pause in the middle of him singing. So, it sounds a little different instrumentally. It does sound a little different. I can't tell if they just took the actual studio recording and just ripped it and removed the vocals. That's very possible. Or if this is an actual original recording of the instrumentation. I don't know. I can't tell. I mean, it sounds fine. It sounds good. It sounds accurate. So, more than likely, it's a rip of the studio recording.
That's what I was thinking.
More than likely.
It
All right.
feels that way.
It does. It certainly does. Let's get into the vocals now.
He can get high.
Oh, yeah.
Holy that.
Yeah. Now, we've heard him in Beast in Black. We've heard him get up there, so that's
But
not a
I'm like-
surprise.
But I haven't heard him do something like this. Like,
Yeah, he's getting a little higher than I think we've ever heard him do
Yeah.
before. So,
whoa,
and it's clean.
it
It's
is.
very, very clean.
Okay. I'm still gonna be a tough.
I know you're
critic.
going to be tough on him. I know.
Very clean.
Yeah. No, his vocals are clean.
Almost can't tell it's a dude.
Yeah, I was going to say a very feminine falsetto.
Yeah.
And I know he's doing that on purpose. I've heard him do falsetto, and you could tell he's a man.
I'm a man!
You could tell.
Yeah, this is very. If I was closing my eyes, I would not. It would be hard for me to see if this was female or male.
I agree.
Falsetto.
I agree. If we were to do a blindfold challenge, just blindfold us. Don't tell us what it is. You can tell us it's Ghost Love Score covered by someone. And you played this and we heard that. I'm going to be honest with you, folks. I'd be inclined to say it's a female vocalist of some kind. I don't know who, but it's a very feminine falsetto. And like I said, that's not accidental. He's doing that intentionally. He's softening up and really sweetening up his tone to be able to get that. So that's absolutely on purpose. And I can see that working for him with this. Absolutely. Yeah. I kind of hope he does some lower register stuff,
A
though.
siren from the
Okay.
deep came to me, sang my name,
Oh.
my love.
Did you hear the harmony? Did you get it?
Still I write my songs about that dream of mine, worth everything I may ever be.
I
right
like those
there,
harmonies.
Right there. Right there. It was good. Really good.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah. I need a rewind.
You gonna rewind? No, we don't care. Hey, it's our show. We want to rewind. We're gonna rewind because you want to hear. What specifically did you like?
Just that one part.
This part?
Right there.
The harmonies? Okay.
The child will be born. carried him to me. First of them true loves, singing on the shoulders of an angel without care for love and loss.
There's the clarinet. Oboe. I was waiting for that bassoon line. There it is. And the flute. I think it might be piccolo. Getting a little stronger with his delivery there. Kind of like what Floor does.
Yeah, like I said, I would have really loved it. I like his voice normally.
Yeah.
You know, when he does his Beast in Black, I like his voice normally. So to be honest, the only criticism I have is I would have loved to hear his falsetto at the beginning.
We did.
No, not the.
Oh, like the Beast in Black style? Less feminine, more masculine?
Yes. That would have been a nice touch for him to have done on this. It would have brought something new out because it didn't put as much of his stamp on this. And when I'm doing a cover, I don't want an exact replica.
Yeah.
I want something that if you're going to cover, you're going to put yourself into it and actually put a piece of yourself into it.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm not disagreeing with you at all. As a matter of fact, to some extent, I actually agree with you. It would have been interesting to hear his masculine falsetto. Having said that, though, I get why he did it. I understand why. Because the song at the beginning, coming down the way that it does, a feminine falsetto does lend itself to that intro. We have seen him get stronger, and I hope it continues. Because that ending, if you look at the reaction that you and I did to Nightwish doing the song live at Wacken, one of the things about it's coming, the ending is coming up. She got powerful, like really brutally powerful towards the ending, and I hope that happens here. I hope we do hear that masculine falsetto. And like I said, I'm not disagreeing with you about that intro. It would have been interesting to hear it, but I think for the sake of the intro and what was happening musically, it really lends itself more to a feminine style. So I understand why he did what he did. But I do agree with you. I think it would have been interesting to hear it. So let's keep going. Yeah. Here we are. Oh, he got higher.
Bring me home. Every way, every day I keep on watching the sleep relive the old sin of and before you and before the outer beast.
Now imagine if the intro had that vocal style. Would it have worked?
Yes.
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
I don't. I think that would have destroyed the intro. It would have wrecked it.
Not that strong, but he's masculine falsetto, but less feminized. Less feminized.
So it's like somewhere in between?
Exactly.
I don't know. I don't know if the intro would have worked with it. But
I'm scum going and pressing the button.
go ahead. I like the usage of the harmonies, and I like the fact that the harmonies were not being utilized on every single stanza. You had harmonies on the second line, no harmonies. On the third line, add the harmonies back in. Fourth line, no harmonies. I like the alteration there. I like the altering and the substitution. I like it. What'd you think? About the usage of the harmonies, or the harmonies at all, or?
I'm indifferent.
You're indifferent.
I'm
Okay.
indifferent.
So you don't think the harmonies added anything to it? All right. That's fair enough. That's all right.
I'll be there when you say time to never
All right. Well, that just happened. You okay? I'm not sure what that face means.
We'll hear it in the review.
I guess we'll hear about it in the review. Okay. Let's get our thoughts together. We'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Yannis Papadopoulos with his vocal cover of the Nightwish song Ghost Love Score. This was a request from Amarantus, Morten Asvog, and Radoslav Bukowski. Cool. All right, you know what you're going to say?
Yes, but you're going first.
I'm going first?
You're going first.
Okay, I'll go first. Sure, why not? All right. On a scale of 1 to 10, believe it or not, I'm going to give that a 9.0. Yep, 9.0. You heard me. I didn't stutter. That is the score I feel this cover deserves. Let me tell you why.
Why?
You're looking at me like I'm nuts. Okay, first things first, the 9.0. What does that mean? Well, it means I think this was an amazing, outstanding, impressive cover, which I absolutely believe it was. It would also get 5 out of 5 stars and an A letter grade. So there you go, a 9.0, amazing, outstanding, impressive scale rating, 5 out of 5 stars and an A letter grade. Now, how did I come up with that score?
I'm curious myself.
You're curious yourself. Well, let me tell you how I came to this score. So glad you asked. Taking into account that this was purely based around the vocal performance. I'm not taking the track into account at all because I'm not sure if that was an original track that he may have programmed on Pro Tools or he just may have just taken the original studio recording and ripped out the vocals. It's very possible that that can be done. I'm not really sure how he did the backing track, so I'm not taking that into account at all. I'm basing this completely on what he did. And I gotta say, I knew he could get up there. I knew he could. I've heard him get up into that range, but I've never heard him get up that high before. That's impressive. And to not just to be able to have the range to be able to get up there, but as cleanly as he did, precisely as he did, with as much control as he did. And I'm going to use some examples of what I'm talking about when I say control. There were a number of times where he hit the exact same note. And sometimes he did it with a very open throat, very warm, very feminine, very soft tone. And then that exact same note he would hit a couple minutes later with a very powerful, very supported, very masculine tone. So he had 100% complete control over his tonal output at all times. It didn't matter what note he was on. Everything that he did with his vocal tone and his pitch and everything else, he did on purpose. He had 100% specific control and a specific reason for doing each section. In the beginning, when he came in, it's a very laid back, very soft approach. You're gonna want that feminine tone. You're gonna want that softer tone with the vocal performance, and he did it. He absolutely nailed it. Like we were talking about, you could have blindfolded us, and I seriously, I thought that would have been a woman singing. It was that soft. It was that feminine. It is very fitting, I felt, for that specific part. And each subsequential part, he would adjust his tone accordingly to what the song called for. Again, showing great control and mastery of his tone of voice. When it needed to be stronger, it got stronger. The harmonies, I liked the harmonies. I think the harmonies were a big deal. They were very appropriate and they weren't overly utilized. They were very strategically placed. Like in that one section, coming out of the breakdown, coming out of the instrumental breakdown, he came in with the harmonies for the first line, second line, no harmonies. Third line, there were harmonies. Fourth line, no harmonies. Very strategic. If he had used harmonies through the entire thing, it would have become old hat. It would have lost a lot of its appeal and a lot of its shine. But because he used it strategically, it was interesting. It made you wonder, is he gonna do it here? Is he gonna do it here? Okay, he did it here. Let's see if he does it here. He didn't do it here. And it kept you guessing. As the listener, it kept you vested. It kept you intrigued. It kept you wanting to see what was gonna happen next. The thing everybody I'm sure is wondering, the ending, the quote unquote floorgasm part, he nailed it. I mean, I gotta say, he hit the notes and he hit them strongly. I was kind of worried he was gonna go with the feminine approach with that last note.
Me too.
I was scared.
I was glad.
Please belt it, and he belted it. Boy, did he belt it. That powerful masculine approach, which was absolutely needed. So I was very impressed with his vocal performance on this. I know I've been critical in the past of him sounding like, you know, he's constipated Starscream. The first time I reacted to them, I tore him to shreds because I thought he sounded like a constipated Starscream singing. It was bad. A lot of people thought it was funny, but I got some hate, and honestly,
you know
I
what?
deserved
That
it.
hate was well deserved.
It was deserved. No, it was.
Why are you being so mean?
I wasn't being mean. I thought that's exactly what it sounded like. But as I've listened to Beast in Black more, especially after seeing them perform live, I got a lot of respect for them.
They sound so. My first impression of Beast in Black was live.
Yes, it was.
So
you went into it blind. I went into it thinking, "Oh God, here we go." But when they played live, they kicked off the show, and I was very impressed. Not just with their ability to perform live, but also with their stage presence and their stage energy, their stage interaction, their crowd interaction, their showmanship. I was blown away.
I liked Giannis's outfit.
Oh yeah, with the trench coat,
the giant black
the Rob Halford.
Oh
trench
yeah,
coat
that
look.
was on.
No, that was on point.
On point.
Absolutely.
So yeah.
No, but getting back to this cover, I was seriously impressed with it. I was very impressed with his tone, his able to shift tone, his projection, his volume, his dynamic control, and like I said, the main thing for me, that last note, the floorgasm. Well, now we have a Yannis-gasm, so we're just fine there. And I thought it was very well done, very well delivered, and that's why I'm giving it the amazing, outstanding, well-deserved, impressive score of 9.0. Your turn. What did you think? Oh, here we go. Brace yourselves, folks. Here we go.
Actually, like I said, the only complaint I have is I wished it was a little less feminine and he put more of himself into it. At the end, I think he did.
Oh, yeah.
But at the beginning, not so much.
A little too feminine for you?
A little too feminine, and I think he needed to put more of his own twist on a cover. Like, I think covers should be, you're taking that person's creative material in regards to, like, the lyrics.
I see where you're going with this.
And
putting your own spin on it.
Your own spin.
I got you.
And that is how I feel a cover should be. When it sounds just like or very similar to what you already have heard, I'm not as impressed.
That's what I like to call a carbon copy cover.
Yeah.
When you take a song, you play it note for note, beat for beat, tone for tone, word for word, everything exactly like the original. You might as well just be listening to the original.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I call a carbon
but
copy
I
cover.
think Yannis was purposely doing it this way because this is not an easy song to sing.
No, it's not.
It is not. It is a very complex song.
A lot of
very
movement.
complex.
A lot of range.
So I give him mad props. I'm actually going to give the song a 1.5 thumb up.
1.5.
1.5.
Okay.
Which for me is a pretty high score. Anything 1 thumb or over, you're doing a good job.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So he's hit my 1.5 and your 9 are pretty similar in the
Okay.
the thing. Like I said, my only gripe was I think it was too feminine in the beginning. I really do like Giannis's masculine falsetto. I really like it. So hearing the feminization of his falsetto, I'm impressed that he could do it.
Yeah.
Okay? But
you weren't a fan of it.
I wasn't a fan of it.
Okay.
So that
enough.
was and I'm being honest with you guys.
No,
Like,
you
that
should
is my
be.
job.
That's what this channel's all about.
But I
Give
really,
your honest opinion.
But I really think he did an outstanding job overall. So as much as I am a floor purist, as you would call it.
You're a floor purist.
I love floor. I will give Yannis mad props. And I also give him some extra credit because he was the opener for
That has nothing to do with this. That has nothing to do with this. But you did enjoy seeing them perform live.
Yes, but
the
thing is you have to have some respect for the band you have opening for you.
That's true. Yeah.
So the fact that Beast in Black was the opener for Nightwish when we saw them live, I think if it's a floor approved, I'm gonna give it a little more food for thought and not be as jerky critical.
Oh, fine. All right. So 1.5 thumbs for you?
1.5.
Okay. So we got 1.5 thumbs from Mrs. Heretic, a 9.0 for me, which again just means amazing, outstanding, impressive score, 5 stars out of 5, and a A-letter grade. Take your pick. We don't care. Whichever one of those floats your boat. Final word, final score, we have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully, we were able to entertain you. If we were able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then we did our job, and we're so glad we could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to us, but if you guys feel like doing these things, well then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic and Mrs. Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous.
And support each other.
Later. Peace.